Welcome back to the PC Forge. On my last video, I showed and promised a build with the newly released RX 9070 GPU. Unfortunately, one of the components for that build has been delayed, but as luck would have it, I found another GPU that, funnily enough, competes directly with the RX 9070, and that is the RTX 5070. This find right here has been serendipitous because this is a small form factor GPU and it allows me to build on this Jonesbot TK1 case that I've had for quite some time and I've been dying to build in. It also allows me to use some of these components that I've had laying around. Hopefully with this find I can redeem myself and keep my promise a little bit. I could imagine you guys be interested in a build like this as well, but fret not, the RX 9070 build is still coming. Now, we'll go over the components, put the build together, and then I'll show you what this particular combo can actually do. With that being said, let's get forging. For the motherboard, I got the ASRock BA50M-X brand new off of Newegg for $110 before taxes. It's a little bit of a bare bones motherboard, but it has all of the features that you need for this build. The CPU is a very popular Ryzen 5 7600X. It has 6 cores, 12 threads, and a max boost speed of 5.3 GHz. And it only cost me $100 off of Facebook Marketplace. For memory, I got the Flare X 32GB of DDR5 kit from G-Skill that cost me $50 off of Facebook Marketplace as well. For storage, I got 1TB of NVMe M.2 from Kingspec. It cost me around $50 on Amazon. The case is the Jonesbot TK1 version 2 that I got off of AliExpress for $120. This is a case that brand new off of either Amazon or Newegg will cost around $170. Powering the system, I have the MSI MPG A850G power supply that cost me only $20 off of Facebook Marketplace. This is a high-end PSU that costs around $150 off of Amazon or Newegg, but you can find either a 750 watt or an 850 watt power supply from either Sigotep or even the MSI Max series for a lot cheaper. The CPU cooler is a Corsair Hydro H100i that came to me as an extra on a trade deal, so I'm allocating $0 to it. But you can find a 240mm AIO on Amazon between $40 and $60 every single day. And now, for the graphics card, I found the Gigabyte WindForce OC SFF RTX 5070 that cost me $600 off of Facebook Marketplace. Well guys, first I'd like to say that I had a great time building on this case. The graphics card fits just right. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but super happy that it ended up working out in the end, just like I showed in the video. So if you're looking to build yourself a small form factor PC, do consider this case. It's a good looking case, especially with the side panel installed. And now let's talk 5070 for a second. But before we do, I just like to say that I do too share the community sentiment on the card. But from a gamer perspective, I did not have a bad experience. And I think that's just because my expectations for it were extremely tempered. I mean, I came at it already knowing that it wasn't a 4090. Heck, I even knew that it wasn't a 4K GPU. So it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, which was play every game at 1440p, at the very least on medium settings, and then we could go up from there. And for the purposes of the video, I use ray tracing in some of the games on the benchmark just to show how the GPU performed on those type scenarios. But it could run those games natively at 1440p, obviously without ray tracing, at a very decent FPS, giving us a very enjoyable experience. So, if the question is, would I recommend this GPU? My answer would be yes, but only if you can find it for a reasonable price. I'm of the opinion that even at the MSRP of $549, this GPU is poorly priced. I think the sweet spot for it would have been either $499, and I would even go to say $449. So if you're in the market to build yourself a gaming PC for around $1,200, $1,400, I think it's very achievable with a GPU like the 5070. Now, with that being said, I just want to let you guys know that I'm leaving links in the description down below for components that I usually use on my builds. Yes, I do get a commission from them, but that's at zero cost to you. So if you're in the hunt for any of those components, consider using my links. It helps the channel a ton. And like always, if you found value on this video, or if you just plain liked it, please consider smashing the like button, the subscribe button, and leave your comments in the section down below. I always like to hear what you have to say. Until next time, happy gaming!